thumb up until you lose my audio, okay? So we should be here now. Turn it all the way up. Okay. All right, Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood. Raise your arm up higher so I can see it. Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood. Hi, ladies. Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood, Spencer Greenwood. All the way here? Okay. What happened? Now you can? It was. Okay. Well, maybe if I stood, let me get to the dirt and see if the fence is confusing it. Yeah, you probably thrown him out 2-3 times, I bet. Yep. Within my... Yeah. Okay, we're better from here? If I'm inside the fence? Good? Not good? Good from here? We were good. What happened here? Is this the new microphone? Okay. Can you hear me? Good. Okay. Well, we're going. Coach? Broadcast started. Well, we got 8 minutes yet.
Okay.
So,
okay, good.
All right. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in to our live broadcast tonight. Jason here with the Zaleski Sports Show again. Tell your friends, ZaleskiSports.com is a place to watch today's game between Spencer and Greenwood with Spencer head coach LaChelle Canfield. Coach, let's just start from last week, or about a week and a half ago now, 10-2 against these same Indians. What did you learn during that game?
We learned that we need to have our bats. We need to have some good pitch selection. We need to make sure we're doing all we can on defense because they also got some good bats. So as long as we're playing our game, I think we'll be okay.
Weather's good. I know everyone around here has been waiting for a sports start. We're here. I guess just talk about the attitude of the team. How patient are they with having such a long delay? Now we're in it. Are they staying calm, I guess is the question.
I hope they're staying calm. Good. They're excited to be out here and to keep that adrenaline up. Being able to deal through the adrenaline, that's what we'll see if they can handle that today, because it is beautiful out today.
Yeah. Coach, good luck. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Okay, you hit commercial?
I didn't even.
Yep. For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? All right, and we are back here in Spencer, Wisconsin. We have a beautiful day for softball ahead of us. Bit of a wind out of the south. It'll blow from third base towards right field as we go, and but the sun is out. Sun will be in the right fielder's face, and as the evening draws to a close, we will see how that plays on the fielders out in right field, second and first base. That's where the sun will set right into their eyes. But for now, a fairly stiff breeze, 10 to 15 mile an hour wind from, again, third base out towards right field. We'll see if the ball is able to carry there a little bit. Otherwise, should not affect anything. As a matter of fact, to give relief to the folks sitting here at Spencer High School watching this game, as temperatures reached near 80 degrees today. Very nice day outside today. So we will start with the Greenwood lineup at shortstop. Bogdanovich, she will wear number 7. Learman is today's pitcher, wearing 19. Ostrike, third base, wears number 20. Gregorich, second base, wears 15. Kirchner will play center field. She'll wear number 21 today. And Nays will do the catching. She wears number 3, so she'll be right front and center during her team's defensive stand in the field, as we have cameras with very crystal clear views today. And then we've got A. Schmitz. She'll play left field, wear number 4. P. Schmitz, and we'll get first names here as we go. She'll play right field, wears number 10. North wearing 18 is the designated hitter. And then the flex position today, Johnson wears number 9. So for the Greenwood Indians, Bogdanovich, Learman, Osterreich, Gregorich, Kirchner, Nace, Schmitz, North, and Johnson. Could be a bit of a law firm happening there in the future. For the Spencer Rockets, leading off, Sadie Mercer. She'll play shortstop, wears number 5. Araya Shu, 16. She will play center field. Tiffany Minders is the pitcher today and always, and she wears number 11 for the Rockets. Lexi Bear is catching today, number 13, Lexi Bear. Drews will play right field and wears number 3. Hopper Dietzel at first base, wearing 14 today. The designated hitter is Robinson, wearing 18. Neitzel will play third base, the hot corner, and she will wear number 17. Grippentrog will be in left field, wearing number 12. And Widman in right field will bat 9th. So for the Rockets, Mercer, Shu, Minders, Bear, Drews, Hopper Dietzel, Robinson, Neitzel, Grippentrog, and Widman. We are just a few minutes away from first pitch here today. And again, we've got a great day to be outside, a great day for softball. If you're in the area, stop on down. We're right behind Spencer High School, right to the east here. We got a beautiful softball field. The fence sits at 200 feet. It's got a yellow ribbon around the top for me to keep my eye on, and safety for the players. It's otherwise a black mesh see-through fence, so it's got a yellow ribbon all the way around the top of it. The field, I know, was being worked on earlier this afternoon. We had a bit of rain overnight, and the field is ready now. They were raking and mopping, shoveling, all kinds of stuff going on here on the field, but they've got it ready to play, and so that means we are ready for softball. Again, Jason here with the Zaleski Sports Show. We'll take you through the play-by-play today as we watch Rockets, Indians, and Cloverbelt East action. These two teams met back on April 24th. Spencer taking that one 10-2. The game was in Greenwood. Today's game is here in Spencer. So as our umpire dusts off the dish, we are just moments away from softball action here in Spencer. And Bogdanovich leads off. She'll play shortstop on the defensive end, but today she wears number 7, is our leadoff hitter. We wait for our home plate umpire to put the ball into action, and he says, play ball. Minders with her first pitch of the afternoon. That's a strike. Got a little zip on her ball early. We'll keep an eye on that throughout the game. She's pitched all season for the Rockets. The 0-1. Fouled straight back. And 2 strikes now on Bogdanovich.
Come on, 7.
Oh-2 pitch here for Minders. She winds. Strike 3. Swinging strikeout, and the first recorded today for Tiffany Minders.
Come on, 1-9.
One down for the Indians. Learman, today's pitcher, calls time. Seeing her counterpart Minders on the mound today. Learman bats left and wears number 19. First pitch to Learman. It's low in the dirt. Bear picks it, gets it back to the circle. Learman's ready. Minders looks in. Fouled straight left. Nice contact made there. Just a little bit late, and fouls that out of bounds, or out of play. 1-1 is the count. Very nice swing there by Learman, handling the fastball from Minders. Just a bit late, though. See if she can get around on that here on the next pitch. And the 1-1. Ground ball to third, and it's through all the way to left field. Learman with a base hit, and the ball is overthrown. Learman's going to get to second base on the overthrow as the relay came in high over the second baseman's head, and she'll get to second on a E7. And we will have a courtesy runner as today's Indian pitcher Learman comes out of the game. Nice rip by Learman. She had a nice cut early in the count and connected there. Shot right through the third base shortstop gap.
On 2-0.
Lexi Ostrike now at the plate. Runner in scoring position for the Indians. One down for the Rockets. Here's the pitch. That pitch is laced into shallow right field. That'll drop behind the second baseman. Runner's being waved around home. We'll have a play at the plate. The ball comes in. It's late. And an RBI single for Ostrike. And our first run of the game. Learman with the single to get things started. Advanced to second in the overthrow. And a crucial error for the Rockets as she came all the way in to score. Got a courtesy runner on first for Ostrike. Gregorich up. She'll play second base when the Indians take the field. Here's the pitch. At the knees, and that's a strike. Bayer looked down to first base, no throw. Minders out at the circle, circling, calculating. The 0-1. Inside a ball, same place on the elevation, just a bit inside, and the count now is even at 1-1. And the 1-1. Riser, that'll fall out of play. Strike two.
There, you're on it. Taylor, you're on it.
Gregorich just a bit behind on that one, and the count now 1-2. Minders with one strikeout so far here in the first inning. One down for the Rockets. That pitch is swung on and missed. Throw down to first is not in time. And the second out recorded of the inning, both by Tiffany Minders. Center fielder Kirchner now steps to the plate.
On 21.
Runner remains at first, two down in the top of the first. Pitch, that's low. Bayer keeping a watchful eye on the runner at first after every pitch. Do a nice job of keeping the ball in front of her and not allowing that runner to get a freebie over to second base. 1-0 the count. Grounded to short and flips, takes it to herself over to second for the out, and that'll wrap up the top of the first inning. 2 hits, 1 run for the Indians, and the Rockets go bat in their bottom half of the first after this. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafaleteria, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
All right, we are back here in Spencer, and again, thanks to those of you tuning in, and you found us, so make sure your friends and neighbors can find you. ZaleskiSports.com is how you got here, so make sure to tell them all about this live stream. We're here in Spencer watching Rockets and the Greenwood Indians play their second game of the season here in Cloverbelt East action. Indians push 1 across in the top of the first on 2 hits, and the Rockets now will come up. we'll see what they can do. Mercer, Shoe, Minders, and Bear is how we will start for the Rockets today. Indians conclude their pre-inning meeting in the pitcher's circle, and the Indian pitcher Learman, he looks ready to go. Mercer steps in from the left-hand side of the plate. She wears number 5, plays shortstop. She recorded the last out at the top of the first, and she gets first crack here at Learman. And that is a strike. Didn't offer on that. Was thinking about maybe a slap and let it go. That is strike 1. And the 0-1. Running start again, strike 2. Didn't like either of those. They're both good pitches. Just right high. 2 nice pitches to start for Learman. 0-2 count now on Mercer. Here's the pitch. And that is fouled. He's live at 0-2. Gets a sign from Coach Canfield down at the third base coaching box. And the 0-2 pitch. It's a bit high, ball 1. Learman now with the 1-2 pitch. That's low in the dirt, ball 2. Well, she draws even there after falling behind 0-2. Brings the count now even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. She's had 1 foul tip in the at-bat. See if Learman gives her something to offer at here. Ball rocketed right towards the Rocket dugout. But behind on that fastball, count remains at 2-2. The 2-2 pitch. That's low, and the count is full. Came all the way back from an 0-2 count, worked it full. And now Mercer will have options here as she looks at the 3-2 pitch from Learman. Learman winds. Foul tip. She stays alive there. Good pitch there. Learman worked it right down the middle and flew it right past her. Mercer stays alive just with the tip of the ball. Count remains full. Learman looks in. Slaps it right through the second base hole there, right between second and first base. Gregorich not able to get over and make that play, and Rockets have their first runner aboard. And their first batter, and we move now to Araya Shoe, center fielder for Spencer. Shoe gets her first look at Learman today, and the first pitch. Inside ball.
Frame those.
1-0 the count. Nobody out. Runner on first. Swing and a miss. Bunt shown by Shoe. She keeps it down. That'll roll foul. Just angled it a little bit too much down the line. Ball went straight foul right off her bat. Third baseman for the Indians charged nicely. Would have had the play if it was fair. The 1-2. Ball high. Mercer with not much of a secondary lead there. And she stays at first base. Again, runner on. Leadoff hitter Sadie Mercer got on a nice single past the second baseman. And the 2-2 here to Shu. Swing and a miss. Shu goes down. Learman records her first strikeout of the evening, and 1 down for the Rockets. Up comes the pitcher, Tiffany Minders. She had 2 strikeouts in the top half of the inning. We'll see if she can contribute on offense with a runner on first. Here's the pitch. Fouled. Straight back.
You want a different ball?
Nice cut by Minders. Just a bit behind on that fastball from Learman. Again, pitcher on pitcher here as these two face off for the first time today. The second time today, Learman faced off against Minders in the top of the first. That ball's low, and Mercer's on the run. Throw down is late. And she is safe on the steal down to second. Caught the ball in front of second base. Couldn't quite get the tag all the way back on Mercer. It was close play, but Mercer with the stolen base, first stolen base of the day for the Rockets. 2-1 count here for Minders. She lays the bunt down, gets it down, rolls towards first. It's rolling, and it's picked up in fair territory, and everybody's safe there. I don't know if that ball had enough momentum to roll all the way foul. And Learman picked it up. At that point, it was fair. And everybody's safe here. So 1 down, runners at the corners. Up comes the catcher, Lexi Bear. Bear stands in. Learman looks in and is set. Outside corner strike, and Minders runs down to second, and we've got a timeout by Coach Canfield. And coach is going to call for a courtesy runner for her pitcher, who now stands at second base. So Minders gets congratulations as she comes off the field, and we've got a new runner now at second base. So runners now at second and third, 1 out, 1 strike. Nice job by Nace to keep the ball in front of her. Prevent any mishaps on a pass ball. Very short backstop here. Be tough to get all the way home on a ball to the backstop. Bunt is shown, laid down right in front. Runner's on the way home, and she's going to be safe as Mercer comes in. Squeeze play there by the Rockets, and Bear lays down a nice bunt and gets an RBI. RBI for Lexi Bear. Runners back at the corners now. Still 1 down. Drews now to the plate, a right fielder. Chloe Drews, swing and a miss. Fastball by Learman gets past her, and it's 0-1. And very nice day out here in Spencer as the fans still trickle in, and there's still plenty of time to get here. We're in the bottom of the first, and great day to be outside today as that ball is high. Swing and a miss. Bear heads down to second, and nobody on the base, and she will take second without a contest. Haven't seen a throw down to second base yet. Appeal to the infield umpire is denied, and Bear is kept at second base as nobody was covering there. Here comes the 1-2, and down goes Chloe Drews. That is the second out of the inning, and the second strikeout today for Learman. Hopper Dietzel now steps in. Today's first baseman wears 14. 2 down now, both runners in scoring position for the Rockets. Hopper Dietzel looking to make contact for an RBI opportunity. That ball's high. 1-0 the count. And the 1-0. That ball is lifted towards first base, and it is finally brought in. Nice play there by first base on a little juggling act there, but she was eventually was able to make the play, and that will bring an end to this inning. So we had 2 hits and 1 run, 2 strikeouts by Learman, and we head now to the top of the second. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today. For more and very nice play by the Indians' first baseman on the last one. Had she dropped it, it would have been fair. She first contacted the ball in fair territory. And it would have been an interesting play for sure. I would have scored 1. I don't think she would have been able to tag the base for the force out. So very nice play by the first baseman for the Indians. As we head now to the top of the second, Nace, Schmitz, and Schmitz will start us off here in the top of the Indian second. Maddie Nays, today's catcher for the Indians, wears number 3. And again, she will get us started here in the top of the second. She leans in and strides back. Minders with the pitch, that's low. Ball 1. The 1-0 for Minders. A little bit higher and tip foul. 1-1 the count. Might have been just a bit high, probably would have been called a ball. But as it is, a swing and a foul tip is a strike. And the 1-1 count for Maddie Nays, and that's swung on and missed. Mishandled by Bear, still a strike though. 1-2 now the count. And Minders now staring at the barrel of her 3rd strikeout of the game if she can convert here on Nace. The windup. That is fouled straight back over the concession stand and right behind us, out of play, and the count remains 1-2. And the 1-2 pitch again, the windup. That ball is low below the knees, and the count draws even at 2-2. Very nice crowd here as trickle in at Spencer High School. Again, they're still filing in. Plenty of time to get in as that 2-2 is tipped foul again. And Nays stays alive at 2-2. Also a track meet going on here at Spencer High School, so the parking lot there is full. And lots of folks here. I'd imagine if the track meet's done anytime soon, those folks will come over this way. And check swing, holds her swing and works the count to 4 on Minders. So we'll see now. We'll keep an eye on the track meet when those folks are done. See if they venture their way over here, and I bet they will. Big sports town here is Spencer. Full count, and that is high, and Nays earns the walk. She was down 1-2 and works it all the way back to a base on balls and gets the Indians started with a base runner here in the top of the second. Thank you. Ashton Schmitz here now. Will bat second in the inning. Bunt shown, no. Ashton Schmitz here. After that ball was in the dirt, Bear had a throw down to first. Would have been able to pick off Nace, but on the infield rotation, second base didn't rotate over and no play. Bunt shown again. That's tipped back foul. 1-1 the count. So early in the season here, infield rotation, we saw that yesterday when we watched Columbus take on Loyal. Infield rotation isn't quite there yet. Not enough outdoor practice time to practice all the scenarios yet. That ball is high. Throw down to first, and she's safe there. A nice snap throw by Bear down to first, and reminds Nace that she's not safe if she's standing off the base. 2-1 the count now as Schmitz has shown bunt the last couple pitches. See if she attempts to lay one down again. We've got nobody out here in the top of the second. Runner on first. No bunt this time. That ball at the knees called strike. Close pitch there. 2-2 the count. 2-2. Runner on first. Again, base runner to get. Schmitz now at the plate. As the out of play ball came firing back in. That's collected, and we are ready to play now. One down, runner on first for the Indians. Minders, 3 strikeouts on the afternoon. Bunt shown. And Lexi again showing off her arm down to first base. Just making sure that Maddie Nace doesn't get much of a jump down there, if any jump at all. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. One the count. One down, runner at first for the Indians. Minders for the Rockets on the pitch and the windup. Strike 2. Caught the outside corner there. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Down goes Peyton Schmitz. Back-to-back strikeouts for Minders. For Minders. Behind first base. Harmlessly falls. And the pitch comes. Back. Rattles. So you can't see. There's the.
I'm back green now.
Courtesy runner for the designated player, and that brings our third baseman Neitzel up to the plate. Her first time batting today. That ball popped up, diving play by the catcher, and just outside of her outstretched arms there. Oh, it was a pinch runner. Okay, thank you. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed.
Takes about a minute for the stream to go up, by the way.
Is this the home plate camera?
No.
That's the dugout camera?
Yep. Wait, no.
No, it wasn't. No. That was the home plate
What are
camera.
you talking about? The camera that shows home plate in it?
No.
The one on the dugout shows home plate.
Okay, got it.
The primary one that I use shows the pitch, and then if it gets hit, I switch the other one. Or I switch the other one just for cinematic.
Neitzel shows bunt again, pulls back, then offers at it, and foul ball, and a strikeout on the bunt attempt for Neitzel.
So the first out?
Yep. One down for the Rockets, and Grippentrog now, our left fielder, comes up to the plate for the first time today. Runner still at first. Learman with her third strikeout of the afternoon. Pitch, bunt, attempt down, bunt is fouled back, and the ball is dead there. Bunt again show now, brought back and down again, and that ball is foul. Third base charging, and peculiar position to be in there as the bat was shown forward and then pulled back, shown forward, pulled back, and then finally the bunt laid down. If she were to swing and connect, it'd be a tough spot to be in as a charging third baseman on that type of situation. Grip and trog now, two strikes and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike three, and the second strikeout of the inning for Learman. 2 down now, and Widman, our right fielder, comes to bat. I'm sorry. Mercer, we're back to the top of the order here with Mercer at the plate. Singled her first time up. That's a strike at the knees. Ball bounces away. Runner does not advance. Coach Canfield sends the signs in to the base runner and the batter. Learman looks in. And the 0-1. Outside. Runner's going. Throw down to second. And she is safe. Called safe on the play. The tag was applied, but the base umpire says the tag was applied late, and the steal is given there. Nice throw down by Maddie Nace, and umpire says the tag was made late. Runner on second now. 1-1 the count. And the pitch. High, swung on a miss, strike two. 1-2, 2 outs. Mercer with the runner in scoring position at second for the Rockets. And the pitch. And a running swing. It gets through to shortstop, and Canfield's going to send the runner home. The throw is coming home. And she is out. Play at the plate. Nice throw there by the center fielder for the Indians, and throw up the third base line just a bit, but as it turned out, right into the path of the runner, and worked out beautifully for the Indians as they cut down the runner coming home for the third out. So that'll end here in the second inning at 2 complete. 1-1. We'll be back after this.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports! All right, we're back here in Spencer, top of the second, and we are back at the top of the order for the Indians. Bogdanovich, Learman, and Ostrike will get things started here for the Indians in the top of the third. Again, we are 1-1 is our score. 2 hits on the day for the Indians as they start their campaign here in the top of the third. Minder's still in the circle for the Rockets. She's got 5 strikeouts through 2 innings of work.
Come on, 7. Get us started here.
And Bogdanovich looks at the first one, and that ball is low. Ball 1. My goodness. And the second pitch, that's a strike. 1-1 the count. And the 1-1 pitch. That ball's high. Ball 2.
I might just keep on that camera because there's no point on that camera when they can't see the home plate.
Okay. Ball lifted straight up, coming right back at us, and just out of play as the Indian coaches scramble for cover. 2-2 the count, and the porta potty's just 100 feet away, so do what you got to do there. But Indian coaches were scrambling.
Dugout camera is now head up for the batter.
All right.
Keep on this one.
And the 2-2. Right down the middle, strike 3, and the second strikeout for Bogdanovich. Both teams to the plate to strike out. And the 6th K of the day for Minders. Up comes the pitcher, Learman, and she singled in the first inning. That ball's low. Swing and a miss there. She was ahead of that one. Change up by Minders, and 1-1 is the count. Had her fooled on that one. Tip foul there, 1-2 the count. Second hitter of the inning for the Indians. There's one down, and 1-2 is the count for Learman. Minders looks in, looking for her 7th strikeout of the day. She winds. Low and outside, ball 2. And the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, ripped foul. One down here in the top of the third. We are 1-1, Rockets Indians. 2-2 the count on Learman. Here's Minders. That's high, and she works the count full. 3-2. Minders looks in, full count now, and she's ready. Here's the pitch. That's low, and Learman draws a walk. Good patience there by Learman. She is the Indians' pitcher and may just know a thing or two about pitching the count full. And a courtesy runner now comes out for Learman. Runner at first, one down. Ostrike at the plate. She singled in the first inning. Single in what actually turned out to be an RBI for Ostrike. That ball's lifted out of play down the right field line.
Drive it. Flat. Flat through the zone.
Ball straight back, and 2 strikes now on Ostrike.
Contact. Watch.
0-2 count, 1 down, runner at first. Minders ready. And the pitch. Runner on the move, grounded to short, through her legs into center field, and rounding second, headed to third, and the Indians will have runners at the corners with 1 out. Courtesy runner now for today's catcher, Ostrike. And time called, and Coach Canfield will take a trip to the circle, get her team organized. As the Indians have something brewing here. Runners in the corners, 1 down. Gregorich will be the batter. She struck out in the first inning. Again, couldn't ask for a better day today for softball. Temperatures approaching 80 degrees during the afternoon, and we probably settled in around 77. Sun and very, very few clouds in the sky right now. A southerly breeze blows across the field from third base over towards right field. A bit of a crosswind. It circles every now and then from behind home plate to the outfield. We haven't seen many balls lifted to the outfield yet to see if they can take advantage of that outward bound wind. But a very nice day, so come on down and check out Rockets and Indians today here in Spencer, or tell your friends how you found us on ZaleskiSports.com and let them know about the good news. They can watch this game from wherever you are. Fire down to third, and the ball is not handled by the third base, and a run's going to score on the error. Nice throw down by our catcher, Lexi Bear, third base. Not able to handle it, and the ball drifted into left field, and a unearned run for Minders. That ball is bunted foul down the line. Runner on third now, and the Indians are up 2-1 in the top of the third after that error, and allowing that run to score. And another one on the precipice of pay dirt at third base for the Indians. As Gregridge stands in the 0-2. Minders looks and ready. Bunt is shown and bunted straight back, and that will be a strikeout. And the second out of the inning. Down the third base line was foul. So, yeah, it was right. Should have foul there, foul bunt down the third base line, and then that last bunt there. Abby Kirchner now at the plate, center fielder, wears 21. 2 down, runner at third. Indians looking to push that run across. They're up 2-1 for the time being. And a strike on the outside corner for Minders. The 0-1, Minders comes. Ball down the right field line, and that will land in foul territory. Nice drive there by Kirchner, but just about 30 feet foul. Two down, 0-2 count for Kirchner. Runner remains at third. Minders ready, and she comes. Swing and a miss, strike 3 for Kirchner, and that is the third out. That's the third out of the inning. Bogdanovich striked out, Gregridge striked out, and now Kirchner with the strikeout. I've got 3. We'll check with our umpires here to see what they know. Third out is confirmed all the way around, both dugouts and yours truly with third. 3 strikeouts in the inning for Minders. She's got 7 now overall. So after 2.5 complete, it's the Indians 2 and the Rockets 1.
Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
That's good.
And the throwdown is complete, and that means we are here for the start of the bottom of the third inning. Araya Shu will lead off for the Rockets. She struck out in the first inning. Indians up 2-1 here in the bottom of the third. Learman, 4 strikeouts on the day, comes in and strike at the knees. That ball skipped in. It's about 10 feet short as Learman released a little too soon. That'll happen from time to time. 1-1 the count on Shu. There it is, bunt attempt down, right down the first base line, picked up in fair territory, thrown down and dropped. Would have been a close play either way. I think she probably had the base made, but the ball was dropped and that left it for sure as a single. We'll give her a hit. I think she would have had first base regardless of the fielding situation there. So runner on first, and our Rocket pitcher Tiffany Minders steps to the plate. She singled in the first inning. Fourth hit of the day for the Rockets, and runner on first here in the bottom of the third. Nobody out. Minders now waits for her second offering from Learman, and it's on the way. Low. Runner with a big jump off of first. No throw down. And Tiffany Minders, pitcher, staring down her Indian counterpart in the circle. Here's the pitch. That one is low. Runner takes off to second. Throw down, dropped by the shortstop. And stolen base for Araya Shu. And now in scoring position with nobody out for the Rockets. Time is called and back in play. It's getting second base cleared up there after the slide. Dirt piled up to the side of the base, so we've got that cleared up. A 3-0 count now as the first base is open. Minders at the plate. Sees her fourth pitch of this at bat. Shows bunt, bunts down to third. Fielded, thrown over to first, and in time. Runner advances to third on the play, so sacrifice bunt for Minders. And runner now to third with Lexi Bear coming to the plate. Bear singled in the first inning. One out. Here's the pitch. Bear swinging a miss. Had a mighty rip at that Learman offering. Outfield playing at regular depth here for Bear all the way around. Infield in at the corners. Guarding against a bunt here. No bunt though. And a drive down past third base. And that'll score Shu. Bear with an RBI. And we are tied at 2 in the bottom of the third. Chloe Drews swinging a miss as she steps for her second time today. Struck out in the first inning. Here's the pitch. And she did go around there.
Working hard back there, 20. Help your cause.
0-2 the count. Learman looking for her 5th strikeout of the game. Here's the 0-2. Grounded foul, and that will be picked up in foul territory. Looked like it had a spin to come back into fair territory, but wisely picked up by the baseman, and ball dead there as Drews had a nice nice speed down the first base line. Drew's now still at 0-2 on the count. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and strike 3. Drews goes down for the second out of the inning. Lehrman picks up her 5th strikeout of the day, and Kaylee Hopperdietzel steps in for the second time today. She grounded out to first her first time up. Ball there is the call. Bear had a nice jump off of first. They'll keep an eye on her. And the 1-0. Bear leads off, and that ball is fouled back over the concession stand for a strike. 1-1 now is the count. That nice play by the first baseman in the first inning on a juggling catch. Here's the pitch, and a ball is called. Check swing, held back. Ball was live in the infield there for a minute as Indians coaches were looking for a clarification on the swing. No swing now. Still 2 strikes on. Oh, here's the pitch. And that ball is called outside, a close zone, and still getting a handle on where the strike zone exists right now as Robinson steps up to the plate. She batted in the second. The 2-2. That's low at the knee, strike. Best I can. I'm not always good though. And that one's on its way, and also out of play down the right field line, so 1-2. And back to the inning for the Rockets. Peyton Schmitz now, right fielder for the Indians, steps up for her second at-bat of the game. She struck out in the second inning. Unbelievable. Here's the pitch, bunt shown and pulled back, still a strike on the outside corner. Minder's doing her part here, keep pumping strikes or at least close and tempt the umpire to call a strike. That one is laid down. Minders charges in, picks it, fires to first in time for the out. Just play there by the pitcher, Tiffany Minders, to charge that ball, pick it, get her feet set, and fire down to first for the inning. 1-2-3 inning there for the Rockets. Score remains 3-2 Spencer. Than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
A little down. That's good. Oh man, to find my shortstop that I had last couple games. Missing right now.
All right, bottom of fourth now for the for the Rockets, and that'll bring up Grippentrog. She struck out in the second inning. Learman with 5 strikeouts. Her first pitch of the inning is low for a ball. We'll go Grippentrog, Mercer, and Shu to start things here for the Rockets. Right down the middle, nice pitch there by Learman. Catcher having to peel that ball out of her glove as that heater sailed in for a strike. 1-1 the count. And the pitch, bunt shown here and offered at and missed, strike 2. Kind of had to lurch for that one. Probably if she let that go, that would have been ball 2. Instead, the count 1-2 now for Grippentrog.
I'll help her out. Help her out, 20.
Here's the 1-2. That's low for a ball. Two-two. Learman ready. She winds. That ball's high, and Grippentrog works the count full, 3-2. Bottom of the 4th, Rockets up 3-2. First bat of the inning here. And the full count pitch on its way. Right down the middle, strike 3 for Learman, her 6th strikeout today, and Grippentrog goes down for the second time. This time looking strikeout. Mercer now for her 3rd time today. She's 2 for 2 on the day, and that is a running swing foul. 2 for 2 from your leadoff hitter. That's doing the job there. That's what Coach Canfield expects out of her leadoff hitter and what any coach would expect out of theirs. 3rd attempt here for Mercer. 0-1. Pitch is on the way. That ball is low. Track and field meet again over in the corner. We've got a pistol start to that one, and the runners are off. Around the first corner they go. That's all I can see. Then they get behind those cars out there, and now I see nothing. 1-1. Foul down the third base line. Mercer steps back in, and we'll look in here on the 1-2. It's on its way, and right back up the middle, under the shortstop's glove, and that'll be another single for Mercer. She's now 3 for 3 today. All base hit.
Hey, throw out, 20.
Araya Shu here is up to bat now, and she's 1 for 2 today with a strikeout and a single. Shows bunt, lays it down up the first baseline, and the ball is bobbled, and no play at first base on the bobble there. As the first baseman reached down to pick up the ball, wanted to make a nice throw, but couldn't get the ball out of her glove, and Spencer now with runners on first and second, 1 out. Minder's up. She's 1 for 1 today. Single in the first and a ground out in the third. She shows bunt, pitches in, up and off the backstop. Both runners advance on the high pitch. Both runners now in scoring position for the Rockets with just 1 out. Track meet getting exciting. We can hear the cheers all the way down here at the softball field. Something's happening. People are running. Here's the pitch. That ball is low again. Two-0 count now for Minders. First pitch sailed high. That one in the dirt low. First base is open, and both third and first base are in. Looking for the bunt. Swing and a miss there on the off-speed pitch. Nice mix by Learman has Minders off balance there on that pitch, and now draws even on the count 2-2. 2-1, my apologies. Ball sent right down the right field line and foul. Now we're at 2. 2-2 the count, 1 down. Runners on second and third. Mercer at third. Shu at second. Shu already with the run scored in the third. Mercer with the run scored in the first. And the ball comes in. That's why there's a fence there. Balls are hard to control today in Spencer, as it turns out. As the sun now creeps further and further down into the right side of the infield eyes. Here's the 2-2. Off-speed pitch, right at second base, line drive out, and the second out recorded there by the Indians. Good rip by Myers, but right to the glove of the second baseman, and then we have 2 down now in the inning. Bear now steps up. She's 2 for 2 today. 2 singles. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Bear already with 2 RBIs today and a run scored. Learman with the 0-1. Here it comes. That's a strike. Bit of a rising fastball there by Learman, and she's got the commanding 0-2 count with 2 outs.
Now you got to catch everything, 2-0, helping her out. You know what's coming.
Learman looks in. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch lifted into left field. Both runners rounding, coming in, and the ball is dropped in left field. Both runs will score, and Bear lands on second base. Unforced error there for the Indians as 2 runs come across for the Rockets. Ball lifted high in the air out to left field. Ashton Schmidt settled under it. Ball just got behind her a bit and popped out of her glove and landed right behind her. By that point, both runners had scored. Chloe Drew's now up. She lifts one right back to Schmitz now. She'll have another shot at this one and makes good on that out. So back-to-back fly balls out to left field. 1 dropped, 1 caught. The drop leads to 2 runs for the Rockets. Rockets now lead 5-2, and we head to the top of the 5th.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA. The YMCA is for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System YMCA.
It's 5-2, right? Go, Gracie! I can't see the scoreboard. Oh, okay. Make sure I'm keeping track, right?
Check our online stats. Did you play a YMCA commercial?
Yeah, I looped it once because I wasn't ready to come back to it.
No big deal. All right, we are set for action here as we move to the top of the 5th. Rockets scored twice in the bottom of the 4th. Probably shouldn't have scored at all, but that's what happens. So 5-2 now as the Indians come to bat here in the top of the 5th. We will go north, Bogdanovich and Learman in the top of the 5th. Minders with 7 strikeouts, and she's ready to start the inning. Here's the first pitch. She winds. That ball is high. Okay. The 1-0 At the knees for a strike. 1-1. Close pitch there as bottom of the strike zone has been identified. It's right at the knees. Grounded right back to Minders. Fields it over to first to Hopperdietzel, and quick out for the Rockets. 1-3 goes the out. Amanda Bogdanovich now steps to the plate. She's struck out twice, once in the first, once in the third. Her third attempt here. Strike on the outside corner for Minders, and she's got plenty of life on her fastball here in the fifth inning. Game time today, first pitch is 4:58, and strike two there. Well, we're just about an hour 15 minutes into the game. Pretty good pace here in the fifth inning. Again, we're 5-2 Spencer over Greenwood. One out. Here's the pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-2 the count. Minders there tempting Bogdanovich to swing a bit outside, a bit high, and she rightfully let it go. Here's the 1-2. Right down the middle, lifted into center field. Center field is under it and records the second out of the inning. Center fielder Araya Shu there, nice play to come in, get her depth right, look into the sun, and then settle under it for the second out. Learman now for her second time today. She's 1 for 1. She's got a base on balls and a single. Steps to the plate now for her third attempt today. Here's the pitch, and swung on and missed. That is laced into left field for a hit. Learman rounds first, and she's got a single, and we've got action here for the Indians with 2 outs. Courtesy runner comes in for Learman, and she gets high fives all along the Indian dugout. Again, 2 outs for the Indians, runner at first.
Now, 20, work hard.
Greenwood scored in the first and the third, held scoreless in the second and fourth, and they are down 5-2 in the top of the fifth. There's the Minders offering, outside for a ball. Throw down to first, and is just a bit late. Bear has done a nice job today of chasing runners back to first and keeping them close to the bag, limiting any stolen base opportunities for the Indians. Here's the 1-0. And that is popped to short and settles under it for the third out. So after a Learman single with 2 outs, the Rockets tidy up the ship with a fly out to shortstop. 1 hit on the inning, and the score remains 5-2 Spencer.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to see.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house. He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
Down a little more. That's good. Is that good? Yep.
All right, we're back here to start the bottom half of the 5th inning. Spencer batting, all with a 5-2 lead. Hopperdietzel up to the plate. That ball is low and outside for a ball. Kayla is 1 for 1 today. She flew out to first and a base on balls in the 3rd inning. That ball is low. 2 balls, no strikes. Her 3rd at-bat today here in the bottom of the 5th. A bit high there as the count now goes 3-0 to Hopperdietzel. Learman still in the circle for the Indians. 3-1 the count to Hopperdietzel. Here's the pitch. Swung on and hit. That is laced into right center field. Hopperdietzel to first. She'll round the base and hold there. She was a little bit unsure what to do. Coach Canfield tells her, when you run first base, look at me. Don't look at the ball. I will tell you where to go. Probably could have made to second. Nevertheless, a hit for Hopperdietzel, and the Rockets are in business here in the bottom of the 5th. And the pitch. Swung on and missed. Runner at first is Hopperdietzel. Nobody out. Robinson at bat. She is 2 for 2 today, 2 singles. That ball is lifted into center field, and a ball gets behind the center fielder. Hopperdietzel continues to run as she paused at second base. Robinson is caught here between first and second, but nobody saw her with the ball there, and Rockets with runners at the corners. We'll talk to Coach Canfield post-game here about base running. I'm sure she wants that to be cleaned up. But regardless, Robinson now 3 for 3 on the day. She's at first, Hopperdietzel's at third, and nobody out. We will have a runner come in for Robinson, or a pinch hitter.
Spot in the lineup there, number 6. Thank you.
Niesel out, Baber in. She wears number 6 for the Rockets.
Working hard, 20.
First pinch hitter of the day utilized by Coach Canfield. Runners on the corners, nobody out. Learman ready. Bunt shown, strike called. Indians getting their infield rotation down as the corners charge on the bunt attempt. Shortstop's got to cover third, second's got to cover first. They're a little slow on the rotation. We'll see if that has any effect here in the second pitch. Bunt shown again, laid down, and Learman picks it up. And to first for the out, Hopperdietzel will score. Robinson to third. Here's going to be a play at third, and she is safe. Gets all the way over to third on the pass on the loose ball there behind the backstop. Sack bunt for Baber pays off, and the Rockets score here in the 5th, 6-2 now. They are in the lead. With a lead off a third, and she jump off that base too much with only out. Bunt. Called. 1-1. The second strike. Now 1-2. See if she's going to risk the bunt again here with 2 strikes. She's ready. Bunt is shown. Corners are in. She comes back now and slaps to first. Thrown now to first, and the runner comes in. Robinson scores from third. Might have had a play there at home. They opted instead to go to first for the force out and the second out of the inning. Close play at the plate. Robinson with a full head of steam headed to the plate. Would have been a sight to see, I believe. Now 2 runs across here in the inning as Mercer lifts it behind third base. Shortstop's over to cover and catches the ball for the third out. 2 hits, 2 runs for the Rockets, and they now lead 7-2. The Indians come to bat in the top of the 6th.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
We got the re-entry here, so 17 back in the okay. Yep. Okay. Got it. No.
As we move to the top of the 6th, the visiting Indians come to bat. Gregorich, Kirchner, and Nace will bat, get things started for the Indians. Down 7-2. Minders is ready, and she comes. Outside corner, strike. And rips it right up the middle there, and that'll fall. A diving attempt by the shortstop. Mercer comes up short, and Indians with a hit to start the top of the 6th. Abby Kirchner now steps to the plate. She is 0 for 2 today. Flew out to short to start the game in the first inning. Struck out in the third. Her third attempt here in the top of the 6th is now underway. She grounds to short. Mercer picks, flips to second, and force out there. Nice play on the 6-4 putout for the Rockets. Maddie Nace now steps to the plate. Swing and a miss there. She's 0 for 1 today. Walked in the second inning and grounded out to short in the fourth. Indian batters coming around now for the third time in this game. And the 0-1. Down low. Bear picks it nice. Keeps that ball in front of her. Again, short backstop here. We haven't seen a pass ball yet to know what the outcome would be there on the pass ball, but the short backstop, you'd have to hustle down to second base. The catcher would have to make a nice play too, though, to recover that ball. And the 1-1's outside, and the count now 2 balls, 1 strike. Minder set and delivers. Swing and a miss. For strike 2, 2-2 now is the count. Again, we've got 1 out in the inning. Runner on first is Kirchner. Foul fouls straight back and hits the back top.
Keep fighting, Deuce.
Count remains 2-2. 2-2 for number 2. Minders toes the rubber. Winds. That ball ripped into left center field. That's going to get all the way to the wall. Picked up, and that ball misses the cutoff. Comes in here. Bear ready to take the throw. And the ball is dropped. Scored by Kirchner. Nice base running there by Kirchner to get all the way around from first. Again, that ball hit the left center field wall on a double hop. A nice rip there by Neese. And her first hit of the game is an RBI. RBI double by Maddie Neese. The runner on second now, 1 down. Up is Ashton Schmidt. She's 0 for 2 today, struck out in the second and grounded out to first in the fourth. And she went on that one, strike 1. Weird. Give it time. That pitch is outside, 1-1 now. One down, Maddie Neese on second. Ashton Schmidt here with the pitch. Outside, ball 2. Just missed off the outside corner.
Come on, 4. Work hard up there, 4.
Schmidt's here looking for contact, looking to at least move the base runner over to third. Here's the pitch, swung on and missed for strike 2. Two the count. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back. Stays alive, does Ashton Schmitz. Remains at second for the Indians. Shadows getting longer as we head towards 6:30 now here in the evening. Here's the pitch, and that ball's popped up right field. In she comes. That ball's going to drop there, and the runner from second won't advance. A tough spot there for the runner. You really can't get too far off the bag. If the ball does drop, they could throw you out there at second. If it's caught and you get too far, well, then you're in bad shape coming back. So we'll rule that a hit. Tough play into the sun, a long run by the right fielder, Chloe Drews. Long run in there. So runners now first and second. Peyton Schmitz now up. She's 0 for 2, strikeout and a ground out in the game. Yeah, I'm sure. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown, pulled back, ball high. Bear fakes the throw, and nobody covering the base, pulls it back. 1 run across in the 6th for the Indians, and we are 7-3 Spencer for now. Here's the pitch. Bunt shown, put down. Minders picks it up, turns, fires to third. And in time, the out is called at third. Force out there. Oops. For the second out of the inning. Schmitz, Peyton, and Ashton, first and second base now respectively for the Indians. 2 down. North steps up. She's 0 for 2 today. Struck out in the second and grounded out to the pitcher in the 5th. Here's the pitch. That's low for a ball. Force at any base here gets the Rockets out of the inning. A hit out of the infield may score a run from second for the Indians. Top 6, 7-3 Spencer. 1-0. Here's the pitch. That's high. Throw down to first. Is late, and that's going to let the runner from second escape. Down to third goes Ashton Schmitz. Peyton got back just in time down to first. Could have been the third out of the inning. Nice throw by Bear. Runners now at the corners for Greenwood. Now a hit out of the infield does score a run for the Indians. Swung on and missed. Two on the count here. Top six. Two down. One run across in the inning for the Indians, looking for more as Minders looks to end the inning here with this pitch here, or with the pitch. Flown into center field and caught for an out there by Araya Shu. Nice running snag by Shu, and that ends the top of the sixth for the Indians. 3 hits, 1 run. 7-3, Rockets up and coming to bat. Family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafeteria, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
Good.
All right, ready? All right, we're back here. Bottom of the sixth, Rockets up. Rockets also up 7-3. Araya Shu made the last out of the inning, and now she gets first at bats here in the bottom of the sixth. Nice running catch by Shu out in the outfield to end the Indians' half of the sixth inning. Araya 2 for 3 today, 2 base hits. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss there. Learman ready, fires. Inside corner for a strike. 1-2 the count. Here's the 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt. Shu doesn't chase. Count 2-2. Here's the 2-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Learman picks up her 7th strikeout of the game, and Shu goes down swinging for the second time. Rocket pitcher Tiffany Minders now to the plate. She's 1 for 3 today, had a single in the first inning. Swing and a miss there. She grounded out to third in the third and pop up to second base in the 4th inning. So her 4th attempt is here. Another gunshot from the track field next door. Runners are off. Pitch is high here. Must be starting from a different position this time because I don't see the whole flood of kids running right now. Now I see them. Looks like a longer race. They're running pretty slow, so it must be a longer event here to end the track and field session today. Here's the 1-1. Ball Ball's low, swung on and missed. Minder's upset that she was able on that pitch. Learman happy about it. Coach Canfield reminds her that's why you get 3 strikes, so nothing to worry about here. 1-2 is the count. 1 down in the bottom of the 6th. Four now, 2-2. Runners circling the track next door. Pitch for a ball full to Minders. Close pitch there on that delivery. Looked like it might have caught the inside corner, but did not. So full count now to Minders. Learman's ready. Right down the middle, strike 3. Blew it right past her that time for the second out of the inning and her 8th strikeout of the game. Lexi Bear now steps to the plate. 2 for 2 today. It's her 4th trip to the plate, and she grounds that one to short. It's fielded, thrown over to first, and in time. 6-3 for the 3rd out of the inning, so no hits, no runs, no errors in the bottom of the 6th, and we go to the top of the 7th with the Rockets up 7-3. We'll be back. For more than 50 years, V&H Automotive has been serving Marshfield and central Wisconsin with new Ford, Lincoln, and Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram trucks. Our professional staff of factory-trained sales associates, as well as parts and service personnel, are here to serve you 6 days a week. We're your neighborhood quick service experts. We provide all the services your car or truck needs most, including an in-depth vehicle checkup report on every visit. Visit us for friendly service and very competitive pricing. See V&H Automotive today.
What? Already banging down the fence. I'll check the status. By the way, we're back. Camera's still viewable.
Come on, Amanda, you gotta start here, kiddo.
Probably not going to go over well. Maybe I'm inside of this fence.
Maybe. Still got to be up high enough. I guess if I can mount that one there, I can mount another one there. What's the difference, right? I just wanted to get a different angle down there. Now, all right, we're back here in Spencer, and we're back to the top of the lineup now for the Indians. We'll go Bogdanovich, Learman, Ostrike. 0 for 3. 2 strikeouts and a top of the 7th now, do or die for the Indians, down 7-3. Minders with 7 strikeouts. She's set in the circle. And the windup. Swing and a miss by Bogdanovich. Plenty of heat left on that Minders fastball here in the 7th inning. Indians will now have seen her 4 times as they come to bat. That ball's outside. This will be the 4th time up. They've got plenty of experience now in seeing that fastball come in. Timing should be good. It's just a matter of connecting for the Indians. Minders ready. And the 1-1. Bunted and just over the head of the charging Minders, and that's going to fall right behind the circle. Minders on her forward, saw the bunt, and then started her charge. Now, inning. Tough spot to be in for the pitcher there. She was doing all the right things, just fortuitous bunt pop for Bogdanovich. Learman now steps to the plate. She is 2 for 2 today with a base on balls in the 3rd inning, so she's reached base all 3 times this game. Here's the pitch. Outside for a strike. Bear chases the runner to first. Good awareness by Lexi behind the plate. Really good awareness by her all game long. She's done a fabulous job at catcher, keeping runners in control around the base paths during the course of this game, and of course, orchestrating Tiffany Minders from the circle. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and they've got, well, thought they had Bogdanovich caught there between first and second, but no throw made by Bear. 1-1 the count. Minder set and delivers. Fouled straight back for strike 2. 1-2 now the count on Learman. One, two, nobody down, and Bogdanovich on first. Here's the pitch. Rolled, pitcher stopped it, and no play at first. Over to second, no play at first, and in time to first for the out. Slight bobble there by Minders as she picked the ball up. Bogdanovich able to advance to second base on the bobble. Force out at third at first for out number 1. Lexi Ostrike now to the plate. She is 2 for 3 today. Singled in the first and the third. Pop up to the shortstop in the 5th inning. Ended the 5th for the Indians. Here's the pitch. Outside corner for a strike. Nobody covering second, so no throw to make for Bear down to second, as Bogdanovich had a nice secondary lead. Minders up 0-1 early against Ostrike. Here's the pitch. Low for a ball. Just now we're 45 minutes here, a fast-paced 7-3 game. Spencer up 7-3 here in the top of the 7th. 1-1 the count. Off-speed pitch. Shortstop got it, fires over to first, in time for the out. Nice play again by Shu in the field. Records the second out. Had a slight bobble there, able to use her strong arm to power that ball over to Hopperdietzel for the force out at first. 6-3 as we score it for out number 2. Gregorich now up. She's 1 for 3 today, 2 strikeouts and a single in the 6th. Started the Indians' 6th inning with that single. Now she comes up with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Ball was up high there. Swung at ball 1. Instead it's strike 1. That ball's in dirt low. Stopped nicely again by Bear. Again, having an excellent game behind the plate. Prevented a run from coming in there as she was able to get down on her knees and stop the ball. 1-1 the count on Gregorich. Minders ready. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed at the letters for strike number 2. Rocket crowd now gets excited looking for out number 3 here in the 7th. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. And that will do it here today as the Rockets take down the Indians 7-3. Strikeout there, ending the game for Minders, her 8th strikeout of the game. And we will catch up with Coach Canfield here in just a minute, so don't go away. And we'll also talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game. It all comes up next.
The YMCA's for Youth Development. The YMCA is for healthy living. The YMCA is for social responsibility. You belong at the Marshfield Clinic Health System.
Welcome to the Zaleski Sports Show. I'm your host, Rachel.
Hey, welcome to Coach on the Couch. I'm your host, Jason Zaleski.
It's time for the Zaleski Sports Show 3 to C.
I'm in the house.
I'm in the house.
He's in the house.
Have a great week, everyone.
Go Sports!
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parma, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafaleteria, Cafala Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you.
Okay. All right. Do you have audio for me? Do we know that yet? All right, we wrap things up here in Spencer. Again, Rockets take down the Indians 7-3 today. Pretty good game here to watch. Still a good crowd here. Maybe watching us, we'll find out what happens here. We had a nice crowd here in Spencer. Beautiful day again for softball. We're very happy again to report there is no snow anywhere to be seen. The cornfields look to be ready to be plowed. The grass is green, and that means spring sports is fully underway. We take a look at the stats. Again, we'll talk to Spencer head coach Lachelle Canfield here in just a minute. She's finishing breaking down her team after the 7-3 win. They beat Greenwood 10-4 just about 10 days ago, so we'll ask her about that and what she felt about the difference. And then we'll also talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, Sadie Mercer. Sadie went 3 for 4 today with 2 runs scored. Nice job overall by the Rockets. Runs scored today, 2 for Mercer, 2 for Shue, 1 for Bear. Hopper Dietzel scored 1, and Robinson scored for the Rockets. For the Indians, as the wind's getting the best of me here at the moment. There we go. Learman with the run scored, Kirchner, and Schmitz for the Indians. So again, very nice job. Tiffany Minders, pitcher for the Spencer Rockets. 8 strikeouts today. Had 7 strikeouts early, and then just really let her defense play. She pitched strikes as the game went on, and let her defense play, and then she picked up her 8th and final strikeout as the final out here today. So again, Spencer 7, Greenwood. Take a look behind me here. Looks like Lachelle is still going at it there with her Rockets. So see what else I can tell you. Probably not too much. Again, very nice job overall. Some other players here of note. Robinson for Spencer, 2 for 3 today. Very nice outing for her. Araya Shue, 2 for 4. Nice job there. And also Lexi Bear, 2 hits in 3 official at-bats. She did reach base 3 times, 1 on a fielder's choice. Indians got things going right away in the first inning, scored 1 run. Rockets came right back, tied the game at 1. As we moved into the third inning, we scored again. Indians again scored their 2nd run. That came in the 3rd inning. And then the Rockets really got fired up, scoring 2 in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th inning for their 7 runs. The Indians did push 1 across in the 6th, but went down harmlessly to the Rockets 1-2-3 in the top of the 7th. So again, we will catch up with Coach Lachelle Canfield here in just a minute. We'll also talk to our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, Sadie Mercer. All that's coming up in just 1 minute.
For almost 50 years, Abbey Bank has been providing financial services to local families and businesses. What makes us different? Our partnership with the communities we serve, helping families grow, helping business grow, and celebrating important moments. With new programs and facilities, support for our youth, and help for those most in need. Abbey Bank invests in its communities and gives back locally. With locations in Abbotsford, Appleton, Medford, Wausau, and Weston, we make banking about you. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. For watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long.
Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, as well as making some Gouda, Edam, and a little bit of Munster on occasion.
From the family at Nasonville Dairy, thank you for watching this presentation of live high school sports. Nasonville Dairy is over 125 years in the making and has been supporting Wisconsin sports for just as long. Nasonville Dairy supports 180 family farms throughout Wisconsin and is committed to supporting local dairy farmers and all the student athletes in central Wisconsin and beyond. NasonvilleDairy.com.
Cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmers Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Friar, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina.
All right, and we're back, guys. Jason Zaleski here with the Zaleski Sports Show. We are post-game with Spencer Rocket head coach Lachelle Canfield. Coach, let's just start. 7-3, thoughts on the game?
I thought the game was awesome. I love seeing a lot of small ball happening. So it was a really fun game, beautiful day. Teams both did really good. Pretty exciting game.
Let's talk about Tiffany's performance a little bit. 7 strikeouts in the early goings, and then 5th and 6th innings, she let the defense do the work and then finished off the game with a strikeout. Talk about her performance from the circle today.
She's fantastic. She puts the ball wherever me and Lexi are asking her to do it. She comes out strong. In their bats, they made adjustments with their bats, and they did really well on coming back and putting the ball in play. And we've been talking about being behind Tiff a lot, and the girls made some really good plays behind her, and coming back with that strikeout, that just shows her she digs deep sometimes and just comes and brings it, and she hits her spots.
Important in the game softball to get runners on base. Your leadoff hitter, Sadie Mercer, 3 for 4 today. Talk about her performance, getting on the base and then around the bases.
She's awesome. She's been working hard. She's a slapper in the past, and we've been having her hit a little bit today, so had a little bit of a slow start with her this year with her bat, but it's really come along because it's like you just don't know what she's going to do, and then once she gets her speed on the bases, she can just go all the way around. It's really nice to... That's good for her, 3 for 4. That's awesome.
It is. All right, Coach, good. A good game today. We'll trade places with you and Sadie.
Right,
thanks. We'll see you next time. You got it. All right, we'll bring in our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, Sadie Mercer. Sadie, you heard me talk to Coach her a little bit. 3 for 4 today. Just talk about your performance from the plate.
Oh, gosh. I don't know. It was just the energy that the whole team gave me, and just like we were all hyped up. I wanted it. We all wanted it. I wanted to go out there. Because earlier, we've been starting off really late with our bats in the later innings, so I wanted to get us started right away.
A couple nice plays from the field. Shortstop, just talk about the defensive effort. Coach mentioned getting behind Tiffany. You're one of those behind her. Just talk about the defense today.
It was phenomenal. I mean, Tuesday we were down against Neilsville. It was not good, and like I made an error earlier in the game, and I said that's enough, so we decided they picked me up, I picked myself up, and we made those plays after that.
Beat Greenwood now twice on the year. You are technically in second place in the Clover Belt East. Loyal's still 2-0, but they've got a lot of games yet to be played. What's it going to take to win a conference championship this year?
I think just that focus and that teamwork. Tonight was great, and I loved seeing that from all these girls. Our bench was great. Everyone just had energy, and we just have to keep that up.
Yeah, okay, good. All right, so if you've ever seen the show before, maybe you have. Okay, so our camera right up on the fence there. So you're going to look right up there, and you're going to say, I'm in the house, okay? Then we'll get you on the highlight tonight. That's the ticket to get in. So just put your own spin on it. Be creative. You can hold the microphone, or I can. That's all you got to tell me to do.
Okay, you can do it.
You want me to hold it?
Yeah,
okay,
sure.
all right, so I'll just hold it out here. On the count of 3, just look up in the camera.
Just
I'm
say
in the house.
I'm in the house?
Yep,
All right.
But do something fun. You know, you're going to be on TV.
Can I just
crying out loud.
point at?
Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
all right.
put it down.
All right, so 3, 2, 1.
I'm in the house.
Nice job.
Thank you.
Thanks for stopping by.
So
all right, guys, that'll do it here from Spencer as the Rockets take down the Indians 7-3. You heard there from Coach Canfield and our Zaleski Sports Show Highlight House player of the game, Sadie Mercer, 7-3. And we will be back here in Spencer actually on Wednesday as Spencer takes on, and I knew I was going to forget exactly, I believe they play Colby, but check out the live stream schedule as always on ZaleskiSports.com, and see us on Facebook tonight for highlights of this game at Zaleski Sports Show. We will see you next time.